Yes, you give me the. Okay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this regular planning board meeting on April 24th, 2025. Madam Secretary, can you please call roll?
Mrs. Parker. Here. Mr. Katzen.
Here.
Mr. Lilly.
Here.
Mr. Hyman is absent. Mr. Kamudi.
Here.
Mr. Deal. Councilman Roman. Town Manager O'Sullivan.
Here.
Mayor Tamboro.
Here.
Vice Chair Freshy is absent. Chair Pearson.
Here.
Board Attorney Massara.
Here.
Engineers are excused for this evening, and this is Kristen Spatola. She is the technical assistant to the construction official, but she will be sitting in for me next month, so she is here tonight.
Hi, Kristen. Welcome. Can everybody please join me if you can rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can you please read the Public Meeting Act, Open Public Meeting Act?
The notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied with respect to this meeting of the Township of Verona Planning Board, which is being held in person in the ballroom of the Verona Community Center, located at 880 Bloomfield Avenue, Verona. The time and date of this meeting were included in the annual meeting notice posted in the Community Center and sent to the official newspaper of the Township, the Verona Cedar Grove Times, at least 48 hours preceding the start time of this meeting. The agenda and instructions on how to comment will be provided at the appropriate time. All meetings are recorded. Those wishing to speak during any public comment period should only provide their name and municipality. Street addresses are not required. Please be advised that should a member of the public choose to state their street address, it will not be redacted from the recording.
Thank you. It's public participation time, but seeing that there are no members of the public present, we will forego that. Approval of minutes. Has everybody received the regular meeting minutes from March 27th? And obviously when you get them, you know you can always send Kathleen a correction like, I was there, or I voted on that, or whatever. So does anybody have any updates or any changes? Can I get a motion to pass the meeting minutes and acknowledge the fact that resolutions are attached at the end of that?
So moved.
Mayor makes the motion. Can I get a second, please?
Second.
Mr. Kamudi seconds. All members voting for?
Aye.
Aye. All members that are not voting for? And anyone who's abstaining? Okay. Next up on the agenda is Resolution 2025-08, extension of time request, memorializing Resolution 2025-08, granting Verona Sunset Urban Renewal LLC, 1 Sunset Avenue, Verona, Block 303, Lot 10, Lot 4, a one-year extension. Has everybody reviewed that resolution? Yes. Does anybody have any questions? Pretty straightforward. Would somebody like to make a motion to pass this resolution? What's going on over here? Would somebody like to make a motion to pass this resolution? I'll make the motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
Mayor seconds. Can we get a voice vote on this, please? I mean, not a voice vote, a roll call vote, my bad. Flip it over.
Mrs. Parker's not eligible, correct? Right. Okay. Mr. Katzen?
Yes.
Mr. Lilly?
Yes.
Mr. Kamudi?
Yes.
Okay, is he out here? Okay. Town Manager O'Sullivan, you're recused too, right? Mayor Tamboro?
Yes.
Chair Pearson?
Yes, the motion passes. This is again a memorialization of a vote that we took at the last meeting. As a quick update to our subcommittee meeting, we will be meeting via Zoom on Wednesday, May 7th, to review, from my understanding, the entirety of the draft for our affordable housing element, and working any kinks out, hopefully within that meeting, and having revisions made shortly thereafter. And what I had pitched today to our manager, and Greg, your input on this is vital because you're an attorney. If you recall, when we did the last master plan in 2022, we held a special Zoom board meeting that invited the entirety of the board and the public to put input in on sort of a final run-through review of the entire master plan, but in this case, it would just be that one element. So that at the very next meeting, there was sort of less discussion, and we were able to basically, without too much ado, make a motion and pass that element. So we basically created a special Zoom meeting for discussion and review of the element. I thought it worked very well, and we did have some people on that asked some questions, and some very good questions. Does everybody remembers that? Did you like that format? A potential special meeting for the discussion?
Well, the public is invited to every meeting.
Right, I realize
So I
that.
think we kind of just encouraged, I believe advertised, if you will, the special topic, and that it had to do with the master plan. The master plan requires, obviously, special notice, but what you're suggesting is we had a extra meeting, right, which
To
I
flesh
always
out-
recommend, absolutely.
right.
So that then, when it comes time to vote on it, the issues have already been addressed.
Correct.
And corrected or not corrected, necessarily modified, compromised, et cetera. So I think it's a great idea.
Okay, listen, I don't know who came up with it last time, it might have been you, so it's a great.
If it was a great idea, probably not me, no.
Well, it might have even been like you and San together working on that.
Okay.
But whatever the case, I'm suggesting that we look into that after we meet in our subcommittee. And I'm suggesting also, or actually I want to know, do we need to notice a special notice for the discussion of a master plan before we're planning to pass it?
I don't think so,
Okay.
because it's not required by statute. This is it's like any other board meeting where you have new business and you discuss new business, so it wouldn't require the special notice.
Okay, thank you very much. The last thing on our agenda is the carrying of Planning Board Application 2025-02, 1 Wedgewood Drive, Block 1712, Lot 1, hearing for tree removal, and the applicant is requested to carry to the May 22nd, 2025 Planning Board hearing where no new notice is required. Any further comments or statements about that?
Yeah, just one
Sure.
on that. It does seem that they're working over there, so can we just make sure, Mr. O'Sullivan, that, construction official goes over and makes sure they're not actually removing trees before we have the hearing? Every so often, just pop over.
So I spoke with Chuck Molinaro today regarding that. So he did go over, walk the site to make sure that any work that they're starting is not involving any trees.
Okay.
And what they have reported is that they are doing some preliminary work that will not require disturbance of any of the trees. So
And I
we'll
will
keep.
leave that for now.
Right, we will, so what I've asked him to do is just revisit
Yeah.
as.
So,
we
yeah,
go through.
stop in every once in a while would be good, because I worry that when an applicant wants to delay for 2 months, that leaves opportunities for, mistakes to happen.
That's what I was going to ask, is what is the delay? Have they communicated that? I saw that, I think in the email, that they hadn't met with the engineers or anyone yet.
Right, so I had reached out because we had agreed upon at least a minimum of 10 days prior to this hearing that they would submit revised plans, that they would speak with the foresters, that they would meet with Boswell, and they have not done any of that. So I spoke with their attorney, told them had to be done, gave them the new deadline and said that would be, again, the minimum 10 days before. And I will keep reaching out to Boswell and to the foresters as well as to the applicant just to keep everyone moving along.
So according to this schedule that was set out, the planning board should have any sort of new documents that they may be putting forth by the 12th of May, which is 10 full days before, maybe even the 11th, but, the 12th latest. So if we don't get anything, then I toss my hands up in the air and go, I don't know what's going on. So, okay. Any other questions or comments?
Motion to adjourn.
Can I get a second? I think we're adjourned. Thank you.
Wow.
That's still not the record. What? Still not the